Alright guys, what's up everybody? This is the Iceman on the Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel, and it's been a very long day. I got home from work at 4:15 this morning. I laid down on the couch for about an hour, got up, did my thing, and then called my sister because I haven't been out there in almost a week or so, week and a half, 2 weeks, and talked to her, and then I talked to Matt a little later on in the afternoon. I've had like an hour's sleep since the day before. But anyway, yeah, it was a grueling 15 and a half hour day. But I did miss the Women's Expo. They had WWE Divas there, and I wasn't able to see it. It sort of bothers me. I didn't get the opportunity to get on there and check it out. But I was so very busy. But anyway, um, it's late here Sunday afternoon, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. And let me just move this a little bit. Yeah, there is a lot of controversy going on in the WWE right now, and in one way you have to blame Vince McMahon, and but yet on the other hand, you know, it's one thing to give somebody a little bit of power, but on the other hand, it's wrong to try to abuse it. And you got to understand, Vince McMahon's owned this company since the early '80s, after he got it from his dad, and he's built it into a mega promotion. Now we all know he's getting on in years. Uh, Hunter Hearst Helmsley married Stephanie McMahon, and I don't know what his insight was before he married her, but it's sort of obvious now that once Vince gets out of the picture, that Hunter is going to probably really take over the WWE. And of course, Vince being the guy that he is, I don't think he's ever going to want to hand the reins over to Triple H. But anyway, with what's been going on is the storyline about the corporate thing. Triple H is taking the ball in his court and running with it. But in some aspect, Vince, I think, believes that Triple H is just going a little bit too far, trying to control the whole situation way too much, a lot more than what Vince had really sought for him to do when this storyline first came out. So there is a lot of backstage confrontation between Vince McMahon and Triple H, and I don't know where it's going to lead to at this point, but I know Vince McMahon is upset with the simple fact that when Triple H comes out and he has the roster standing uh, all back there, and when they see things that are going on that in most cases they'd go out there and they would do something about it, that they don't. Vince finds this very, it aggravates him. And he doesn't like the fact that everybody just kicks back and watches, like the beating of Daniel Bryan by the Shield, or everybody just coming together and just beating on him all at once. So it's a big controversy going on with Vince and Triple H right now, and I really have said this before in the past, that the corporation, there's going to be problems and issues with this, and I am the one who said probably Vince McMahon would be the one to turn. And I do see this eventually happening, because Vince is not going to let anybody, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're the son-in-law or not, while Vince still has a breath in his being, he's not going to let anybody take over his company and take control. So we're going to see some issues somewhere here down the line, and probably for me, sooner than better, because I think this storyline for me has already gotten old, and I've stated that already in the past. All right, now getting off that subject, um, I've been watching a lot of videos as of late, and there's a lot of entertaining videos going on, and I want to give kudos to a lot of the young YouTubers that are coming out here, creating their channels. And, they're asking for plugs and whatnot, and why not give it to them? I mean, give these guys an opportunity to show what they can do. and whatnot. And there's nothing wrong with that, because when most of us YouTubers, when we first began, we wanted that same sort of plug by the bigger YouTube channels. And a lot of times we never got it, because there's a lot of channels out there, let's face it, that are very snobbish, and they don't want to give you the time of day. And, I've been around a real long time. I had a number of channels. And so I know how these young guys feel. And so, whenever I can, I try to give them, you know, a little bit of plug here and there. I can't do it all the time, but when I can, I will. But anyway, getting aside from that, been watching a lot of controversial videos as of late, and it surrounds around a bunch of my friends here on YouTube, and I find it very, very entertaining. Um, I just watched a video by Boston Fan going back after Wrestling Jesus. Wrestling Jesus has made videos about Boston Fan. He's mentioned Gemini in his videos. I myself was mentioned in the videos, and I really have no connection with Wrestling Jesus. I used to years ago. I like watching his videos. I think they're very entertaining. I will continue to watch his videos, and I mean, the whole point about YouTube is when you come on here, you make videos and you try to, you know, whether it's about wrestling or not, or anything else, you try to make it entertaining for people to like. So, um, that's what I do. I'll watch the videos, I'll make comments, and, I just state how I felt about the video. So, there's a lot of good things going on, and I just think that everybody's got to remember this, not to lose focus of why you're here and why you're on here. And a lot of times when you hear some negative remarks about your channel or about yourself, you need to take it with a grain of salt, because it's being said to get a reaction, and when you give the reaction, then you give the person what they want. I mean, we've had a lot of people here on YouTube complain about Sean's View Entertainment, and the thing of it is, when you give him that negative reaction, that creates a positive reaction, which creates views. I mean, who wins in this situation? Nobody but Sean's View Entertainment. And that's good. That's all well and good. I'm not saying, don't do it, because that's what we're here. That's what we're here on YouTube, and that's what it's all about. But I just got a kick out of watching all these videos the last few days, and it's been a lot of fun. And I just hope that it is all a lot of fun, because it would be a shame for there to be a lot of negative controversy over all these guys. And hopefully it's not. But then you do get these trollers that do always come by and say a lot of negative comments and whatnot. And then I even have friends here on YouTube that they'll start making a video, and their first thing they say is about the haters and this and that. If you don't want to get hate, don't bring it up in the beginning of your video. That's the bottom line. When you bring it up in the beginning of your video, you're just creating more people to want to come back and give you negative comments. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, so, think about it before you do make a video, and think about what you say. But as far as watching, like, what's been going on with Gemini and Wrestling Jesus and Boston Fan and whoever, the Hulkster, whoever else is involved, take it as entertainment, because that's what it is. It's entertainment. And if you feed into all the negativity involved in that, that's where the problems do tend to start to be created and whatnot. And, I'm here just to have fun. And, that's what it's all about for me. I enjoy making wrestling videos. I just enjoy, in my free time, doing things that just relieve a lot of stress. And that's, for me, what it's all about. I mean, life is stressful enough, and as you get older, there's a lot more things that become apparent to you, and you start getting the realization, well, hey, I'm not as young as I used to be. You can't, you've got to learn not to stress out over certain things. But by making a super big reaction to something, also could really become a domino effect. And I don't know what that would bring, but anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. A little bit about the Vince McMahon Triple H thing, and a little bit about watching the YouTube videos and what's been going on as of late. It's been great. It's all in fun. Guys, when you comment, really don't take it too seriously. Um, don't add fuel to the fire, so to speak. I mean, because, to me, the way I look at it is, it's all in fun. So this is the Iceman on the Jeffrey Rose channel, and as of now, at 4:18 p.m. here Sunday afternoon, the Red Sox have tied up the Yankees 3-3. So my New York Giants play the Dallas Cowboys tonight. I'm going to try to catch a little bit of the game. I got to be in work early tomorrow, but we'll see how the Giants do. The last I knew, the Patriots were losing to the Bills. That's fine with me. I'm not a Patriot fan, so. All right, guys. Peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great Sunday evening. And for those that like Total Divas is on tonight, I prefer not to watch it, but that's just my opinion. Have a great night, guys.